fall again.
First off, I just want to start by saying if you don't know who Breakdown of Sanity is, you need to go check them out. Their album Mirrors and Perceptions, the predecessors to CoExistence, which we'll be doing this review on. Please go check them out ASAP, as if you're a fan of heavy metal or metalcore or anything like that, you will love these guys. I'm only going to be showing little snippets of each song, highlights, breakdowns, all that jazz to avoid copyright issues, as the album did leak early and is not actually out yet. But let's get into the first track and we'll jump right into it. The first track off this album is entitled Bulletproof. It opens with a sweet intro of just acoustics, eventually building up and leading into an amazing riff, in my opinion. They went from the acoustic normal riff into the main riff very smoothly. They found the right chords and it's just absolutely perfect, in my opinion. You can hear it in the background here. Towards the end of the song, when they're just going full bore and he has said, "I am bulletproof," they're just going hard as hell, as Breakdown of Sanity always does, and you just gotta love it. It's a great opener to a record. Number 2 on the list is Restless, the single that they released from this album. There's a lot of hype behind this track because they had posted a little snippet about a year early before the record came out, and everyone went insane over it because it said "we are recording again," which I was also one of those people. It was a great song in my opinion, with a slow breakdown at the end. It's a good number 2. Number 3 off this record is entitled Back to Zero, featuring Ryo Kinoshita. Sorry if I murdered your name. He's from Crystal Lake, out of Tokyo, Japan, I guess. He fits right in with the rest of the song perfectly. I think he absolutely killed it. It works from an awesome breakdown, one of the best I've heard this year, into triplets and or quads. I can't tell because it's so freaking fast. But enjoy. Dear Diary is a very special song on this album because right off the bat you can feel it's a little slower, but in a good way. And then he hits his initial which you gotta love. There's a lot of guitar work in the background to admire. It's very pretty sounding, almost. I don't want to sound like a fruitcake, but it's very pretty sounding, best way I can put it. And the breakdown at the end is just something different, a little slower, but it's just chuggy. It's a great song. Crossed Fingers is an interesting track. It actually has a very frequent chorus in it, which is kind of rare for Breakdown of Sanity, but very welcome. Starts out with a lighter, which is a little odd. Can't tell if he's lighting a cigarette or burning someone's house down. There's a good breakdown in there, but not like a chuggy breakdown, not a closed B, an open B. It's got power chords in it, which I do love because we all remember the breakdown in Blind off of Perceptions. Great song. From the Depths is Breakdown of Sanity, returning to their roots. I mean, I would call it the roots with Mirrors. This song is absolutely in your face, non-stop, and I absolutely adore it. It does have a breakdown at the end that turned me off because of the background noise that they added. I don't know if it's a piano or like a chime or whatever it is, but it's them experimenting, and I can respect that. The Grand Illusion has the best opening build-up to it. In the middle, we have a lot of guitar solo work that I can admire. They always seem to do this ever since Perceptions. I really dig it. And at the end, we even have some like cleans, almost. Not really singing, but cleans with your average Breakdown of Sanity in the back and ending on a soft note. It's a great middle track. Dead Flowers is one of the weaker tracks on the album, if you want my honest opinion. I mean, as weak a track as Breakdown of Sanity can get, I suppose. I mean, everything they touch is brilliant, in my opinion. It has a good opening, and has a good ending breakdown with open chords, whatever tuning they're in. I'm guessing drop B because it's so heavy, so I guess it'd be an open B chord, maybe? I don't know. Here you go. Deep Sleep is an interesting song because they utilize an effect very well. They use it on the guitars all the way into the vocals, and it really works well. There's a lyric: "Everything that's happened in my head is real. The moon is worthless and could never see how I feel." Really suggests that he's in a deep, dark place in his head, and that's what he means by deep sleep. I really enjoyed that, and even when they are doing a breakdown and they pause, they fill the silence with one of the guitars either on your left or right speaker. I really enjoyed that. Good track. Before I play this track, I wanted to say something about it. Breakdown of Sanity deserves an award for this track, as it outlines the terrible place that the world is in right now, and how countries operate is just, they have it backwards, and they really give a positive message at the end of the song. There's a quote by JFK in here that I cut out, so please look this song up and listen to it for yourself. There's actually no vocals from the vocalist, so if you're not even into heavy metal, you can get into this track and you can see the light from it. It truly is, it gives me goosebumps.
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita.
Why is it that countries which we call strong are so powerful in creating wars but are so weak in bringing peace?
Task is to look at the structure of why we're failing as human beings, and I say all of us. And if you don't have faith in the people, what do you have faith in?
Here we have the final song of CoExistence, the follow-up to the masterpiece that was the song CoExistence. We start out with very nice cleans. I've used the word pretty to describe them before on a Breakdown of Sanity album. What is this? Very pretty cleans, and right when you think it's going to be a soft ending, they pretty much look at you deep in the face and say, "This is a Breakdown of Sanity record. Let's do this." And they go right into it. It's a good positive vibe to end the record, and maybe paves the way for the future. So can't wait for the next record. Let's skip ahead and I'll give my final thoughts on the record. Well, there you have it, guys. CoExistence review. I thoroughly enjoyed this record. I think they topped Perceptions from 2013, I believe it was. It's been a long time since they released a record. That's why they're always so good. Don't get me wrong, Perceptions was a juggernaut of an album with Blind and Deliverance and all those just monster tracks. But there were low lows on that record. CoExistence flows a lot better. Every song is the lows don't hit the lows that they did on Perceptions. Every CoExistence song stays right in line with each other, which I think makes it a better album. The title track of this album, CoExistence, was awesome. Dear Diary is just a monster. Back to Zero is great. Bulletproof was an awesome opener. I just really thoroughly enjoyed the record. I think they outdid themselves, and I think they topped their predecessor album. I highly suggest you pick it up because it is out today. I'll be doing the same. And if you want to see more reviews like this in the future, let me know. I like all genres of music. It's just heavy metal is my preferred music to listen to. I listen to rock, techno, rap, or EDM, as they call techno nowadays. But I listen to them all, so I'd be more than happy to review any kind of music. So if you like what you saw and you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, thanks for watching. And hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers, that's my goal. And I'm new to the whole YouTube thing, like I've said before, so I apologize for sounding so monotone throughout that whole video. I recorded all that like at 3:30 in the morning, so that's why. In the future I'll try to avoid that, but for this video it'll just have to do. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.